According to Zambian tradition, men are the providers, the hunters and gatherers. But in this modern world, all we're really chasing is money. Now there's this one famous saying, and you only ever hear it from women, and it goes like, my money is my money, but his money is our money. While this may sound like a very nice rhyme that you can say anyhow and anytime, it can have negative effects on your construction project. So instead of focusing on the negatives, today we're going to focus on the positive side of it. What are the 8 benefits that you can get from combining income as a couple for your construction project? Number 1, increased affordability. If you start combining your income really early, you can actually have better options in terms of location of the plot and the size. This also trickles down to the type of floor plan that you pick and the size of the rooms and the like, because you'll actually be pulling from a combined larger pool of resources. Faster construction timeline. The more money you have available for the construction project, the more likely you are to finish the project much faster. Combining income actually gives you more options in terms of having more workers or speeding up the process. As long as money is available, progress will be made. Access to better financing options. By having more money available, you actually have more leverage to negotiate terms with places like banks. This can mean better mortgage rates, lower interest rates, or access to more financing in your village bank or at the bank. Shared financial responsibility and stress. They say a problem shared is a problem half solved. By combining income, you actually share some financial responsibility for the construction project. Additionally, you actually also share the stress. But this type of stress can actually lead you to be much closer because you're sharing the same problem and you can actually empathize with each other, thereby leading to romance. So if you love each other, enjoy the stress together. Ability to handle unforeseen expenses. There are many things that can go wrong on a construction site, and emergency cases are always there. By combining income, you actually increase your ability to handle all these unforeseen expenses or change in plans because you will now have a buffer. For example, you could have a situation where your materials have run out and you need to buy just a little extra to finish the job. Combining income may actually provide you with the buffer that you need to handle all these emergency or unplanned expenses. It also reduces the financial stress, thereby leading to romance. Increased customization and upgrades. Now, I'm not saying this is a fact, but most times women are the ones who usually want the fancy, nice things because women usually have an eye for these things and they have taste. By combining incomes, you actually increase the number of customizations and options that are available for your final finishes. The demand for fancy and really nice things might actually mean paying more, and this could put a strain on the construction budget and your mental stability as a man. It's not always that liking the really nice things costs more, but usually the nicer things usually cost more, and this can potentially put a strain on your construction budget. So if you combine income together, you're putting less strain on the budget and less strain on the man's mental stability. Financial stability and flexibility. Combining income for your building project actually gives you the flexibility to also handle the other costs that are ongoing in your life. Just because you're building your project doesn't mean all other obligations disappear. By combining your incomes, you're able to continue facilitating your other obligations. Joint ownership and shared investment. Some people say you can't demand respect in a house that you never laid or paid a brick in. A home built with combined income actually represents great teamwork, joint partnership, and joint ownership. The sense of having achieved something together through teamwork, partnership, joint financing will actually strengthen your bond as a couple and thereby lead to romance. There you have it. Now remember, I'm not saying it has to be 50-50. Any contribution actually counts. Combining incomes for a construction project is something that you actually have to discuss and is a strategic decision that you take because construction doesn't happen in just 1 month. It actually takes a period of time and it can put a strain on your relationship. Lastly, combining income for your building project actually turns it into a joint venture, which actually strengthens the structure and the relationship.